So, the game is set up. This is a tutorial mission. We have the initial setup card, which places the players and the resources on the board. And here we have the initial 3 missions. It's 2 players, so number of players plus 1. These 3 missions are basic missions. One is taking the holy water and bringing it to the well to purify it, using the red string, red thread, in 2 places, I will explain it later, and using the salt in 2 places, also I'll explain it later. The initial combinations with this and with the setup are already in the hundreds. I will play with 2 players, so one of them is the priest, Pop, and the grandma, Nonica. And each of them have their own player board with an inventory slot. This would be a player aid, still work in progress. And they have their hand. The hands are different for each character and they are asymmetrical. So the priest can do all the standard things. He can move, research folklore, pick up items, or remove terror. Additionally, he can chase the cat away. He's a holy man, so he's immune to the cat and can banish her as well. The granny, she has all the basic features as the others, plus she has 1 card extra. She has 1 card more. Then this card is used only to remove fear from herself or others, or to research folklore. So she's much better at calming other people, and she's very good at researching folklore. All actions on the board in the game are performed by using these cards. Since they are all different, you have to be careful in the sequence they use them. The board has resources on them, so there's garlic, the steak, holy water, salt, egg gods, and the red thread. Also, there's an extra torch. I will explain all this in line. Plus, there is an initial darkness. The initial darkness starts at Jure Grando's graveyard, and by spending Kringa cards, it will expand. If at any time you use up the whole darkness pool, you lose the game, because Kringa has sunk in darkness. Also, these question marks are placeholders. These are the crossroad tokens. In the folklore, the crossroads are dangerous places and you never know what will happen there. So when you walk into them, you don't know what will happen, or you can use the egg gods to remove them, which is quite good. So I will start playing with Granny first. She will take 1 movement. She moves light to light by the path. She cannot cross the wall. Only the woodsman and the cat can cross the wall. And then she will pick up the garlic. This card cannot be used for movement, so I will pick up the garlic. And then I will do 2 more movements. And I came to the entrance of the town. My last card can be only effectively used to research lore. So I will research some lore. I will put 1 knowledge on the lore of the Jure Grando's name. The folklore cards are really powerful cards. They can help you manipulate the Strigur, or even find out where he's coming from, so you can plan better. The Granny's turn is done. So now we flip the first Kringa card. Okay, this card, so says place 1 darkness here on this minimap, and the kitty, she destroys 1 item. She's here, so she will not destroy it. She does, but however she does bring it to her lair in the graveyard. So she took the salt and put her in the graveyard automatically. If a player was there, he might lose an item. And now it's priest's turn. So we need to complete the salt circle quest. Both salts are here, so I will move the priest down there. So let's say I could pick up this, but then I lose one action. But it might be handy to remove this. Okay, I will play it dangerously. I will just go to take the salt. So I do 1 step, 2 steps. 2. I enter darkness without a lit torch. I didn't put it in my hand, so I take 1 damage, 1 terror, and I lose 1 action for the next round. And I do 1 more movement here, and I pick up 1 bag of salt. Using items is a free action, so I will use this salt immediately and place it here. So while the salt is here, and it's permanently here, darkness cannot come in that location, which is a great way to protect. Okay, so this round is done. The pop is done, and now let's see what the next Kringa card brings. The next Kringa card is not so bad. It brings 1 garlic, again on the minimap marked here. It's a little bit out of the way, so I will not go take it, but also the cat moves 2 steps towards the closest player. She doesn't like the priest because he's immune to her. She cannot enter his space voluntarily, so she will move towards the granny. And the priest's round is done. It's Granny's turn again. So Granny will try to avoid getting terror. She could lit the torch, but I have also garlic, so no, I will not do it. I will try to reach the red thread down here. So I do 1 movement. I enter darkness without a torch, so I get a terror. And also I get the crossroad token, which is nothing in this case. That's the best result we can have. I do the second movement. I go down here. I could take the torch, but I don't have room in the inventory, so I will not do it. I will do a third movement here, and then I will pick up the red thread. I can use it immediately, and I will. So I will place it here in between 2 lights as a barrier. This barrier will stop Jure for 1 round. And I have to see, okay, I got more darkness, of course. Since I was already here, the darkness does not affect me, so that's not so bad. And I will do 1 last action. I cannot use the garlic now because I'm in the dark. I will use 1 last action to research Jure's name a little bit more. Okay, Granny's turn is done. Let's see the Kringa card. Okay, I got more darkness, but I got darkness here. So since the soul circle is here, the darkness does not happen. This actually saved us 1 round. And Kitty moves 1 step towards the closest player, so she could do 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I decide either, so I want her to go this way. And that's it. Now it's Priest's turn. Priest has 1 terror already, so I will use this card to remove the terror. I will use the second card to pick up this other salt. Sorry, wrong deck. Priest. So I will use this card to remove the terror. I will use the second card to pick up the salt. And I will use the third action to move out of here. Immediately I have to resolve this. It's a darkness again, so placing salt here would be kind of more or less pointless. I will not do it. And this is the priest's turn is done. Quite tricky. Let's see the Kringa card. Okay, I got a new crossroad token. So new crossroad token goes here. We can have multiple in the same location, which makes things much worse. And Kitty again moves 1 step, and she relocates. No, first she relocates, then she moves. So she moves only here and does nothing after that. She's coming closer to Granny. And now it's Granny's turn. So Granny
I could go here, but I have 2 question marks which can bring a lot of darkness. I will try to avoid that. I will grab the egg gods. I will move out to the dark. I will grab the egg gods, and I will use the garlic to remove my terror. Then I will move one more step. I go back out. I get the darkness, the terror. I put it here, and I will use the stone to remove the first question mark, and I will use it again. It has 2 uses to remove the second one. Then I cannot pick up anything. I will research some more lore, and I cannot remove the darkness as well. Okay. Again, darkness, of course. Darkness goes here, and kitty causes terror. So in this case, there's nobody close to the kitty, so nothing happens. We're okay with that. So we need to place one more red thread, and we need to place one salt. Now is the priest's turn. He has all the actions available, which is great. Let us pick up the holy water. Then I will move up. I will place the salt here. And then I will pick up the red thread. And I can actually move one more step into the darkness, which I will do because we're almost done with the quest. Move into the darkness, and I get 1 terror. So I got both the remaining items here. I'm quite close to complete both. This one is already completed. I'm quite close to complete this and this quest. So let's see the Kringa card. More darkness, of course. Okay, and kitty causes terror, and Jure Grando moves, but he's not here. So we're okay. Let's see the grandmother. Okay, Granny doesn't know what is the next mission, so she actually will research some lore. She will first of all get out from the darkness, and then she will research terror. She will research true name of the Strigun, so we have that one completed. This will give us an option to move Jure Grando 1 step in any direction, and it can be used only once. Then I will remove the terror from before, and I will do a little bit more research on how to relit an extinguished light, how to remove one darkness. And that's it I got. Let's go. Okay, more darkness. So darkness comes again in front of the church. This doesn't have any additional effect, but we did remove one more darkness from the pool, so that's tricky. And the cat moves 1 step again towards Granny. And now it's the priest's turn. He has 3 actions left. He moves 1 step. We'll reveal this one, darkness. He didn't have the stone to dry it out. And now we cannot recover terror, which was my intention. Now I will place the red thread, let's say here, to create a barrier. And I will put the holy water inside of that. So we have completed all the quests. And now it's time for the end game. So the end game begins. It's still priest's turn. The player missions are completed, and we draw the end game mission, which is we need to come to Jure's grave with a torch and with a stake. Stake is here, torch is we got, so rather simple. And we also draw Jure Grando's mission. So his mission is, he starts at his grave, has 3 different locations, this is one of them. And we place the tokens as indicated on the minimap. So here, here, and here. So this, unlike the cat is hunting the players. Jure Grando is hunting only the tokens. This is a knocking tokens where he placed his marks, and he wants to, basically he wants to kill those people. So now we need to get here with a torch and a stake, both of them either completely lit or in the inventory. So let's see, priest's turn. He has all the terror on the way. So yes, he will light the torch. The torch has 2 rounds effective use, and he will move 2 spaces to avoid getting more terror. He cannot recover the terror because he doesn't have any actions left. And now we'll see the Kringa card. This could be tricky. Okay, more darkness. And we're at the last darkness. So this is now very dangerous. If we get one more, we will lose the game. The kitty causes terror in her area, so nothing happens. And Jure Grando moves 1 step. Luckily only 1. And now it's Granny's turn. We should actually try to relit the light because we are almost out. But I need to get Granny out in a safe place, and we need to keep a torch. So we cannot go back, so I cannot use the Granny's torch. Okay. I will do 3 research. And I will place 3 tokens here. I need only 1 more to activate this. And then I will move here. I will get 1 terror on one of the cards that doesn't give me movement. And I will do 1 more movement down. Okay. Good. Let's see the... Okay, not so bad. Question mark. We have a question mark. Crossroad token here. Kitty should move to the priest, but she cannot, so she goes to the closest other player. She can move through shortcuts, so she will go this way, which is also bad. And Jure Grando moves 1 step. When Jure Grando moves into darkness, that step is free. So 1 step means 2. And he takes out the first victim. And now it's the priest's turn. Priest has a torch lit, so he will flip it. And he will do some more research. So we want to relit the light. We will do it immediately. And we will use this card. At the moment, the movement through here will cause only 1 step. Okay, regarding also the blocking. So we will remove this darkness. This should give us enough time to survive. And the priest will move 2 steps. Okay. Now we can do the next. More darkness. So if we didn't remove the darkness, we would lose the game now. The kitty eats, she's here, and Jure Grando moves 1 step. And it's Granny's turn. So Granny, okay, she will move here. She will pick up the stake with this card. Now she has everything to complete the final mission, and she will move 2 steps. This will take her into the darkness, but cannot be helped. She's almost there. And now it's Jure Grando's turn again. And we get more darkness, which means that we lose the game. So this way we have effectively lost the game, because there's no more darkness, the whole town is dark, and we lost. But for the sake of this demonstration, we will continue playing and ignore the darkness endgame. So Jure moves one step, he moves here, and he just removes the red thread, so this blocks him for one round. And now it's the priest's turn. The priest moves into the graveyard and takes one terror because his torch is already out. And then he will do 2 research. We will do Begone Foul Creature, and we will activate immediately. We move the cat for 3 spaces, and we move her 1, 2, 3, so she doesn't take the torch from the granny. Also, we'll use the true name of Jure Grando to push him back 1 step to give us more time to survive. So we used everything we got. Let's see the Kringa card. Okay, nice. This is the one that doesn't do damage. So we got some salt that we cannot use at the moment. And the kitty moves 2 steps. So she moves again towards Granny. 1, 2. And now it's Granny's turn. Granny has 2 movements, which is exactly what we need. 1, 2, we got here, we leave a torch, and we push the die. So we have won, or we would have won if we didn't run out of darkness. But okay, this was the easy mode. And there is many more missions. There is 3 Jure endgames, there is several player endgames. So the combinations, the setups are basically in the thousands in the total. I hope you will enjoy it.